Hello, hello. If you would stay standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, and welcome to the Pekin High School's 2025 graduation ceremony. We'd like to extend a special welcome to the parents, families, school staff, and friends of our graduates. When we look upon this 2025 graduating class, the potential is great. Many already have goals in mind for the next level of education or a particular career. Several, I know, have overcome some significant obstacles just to get to this point that will serve them well in overcoming future challenges. Graduates, I hope you will look back and have good memories of being a student here at Pekin. The friendships you made, the relationships that were built with staff and other students, the support system we hope you experience will carry you far. I hope you leave here feeling proud to be graduates of Pekin Community Schools and Panthers for life. Congratulations to each and every one of you for your accomplishments. Wherever you land, I hope you will remember the education and experiences you had as a Pekin student, and that you'll make a positive impact using what you've learned from the caring and dedicated people in the Pekin school and community. We wish you all the best in the years to come and look forward to following all the future accomplishments and contributions of the Pekin High School class of 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Carlson and the Pekin Band. Today we have 2 student speakers for the class of 2025. First, please welcome to the stage Sarah Hamilton.
I don't know why I sat down if I was going to get up again. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let me start off by saying I did not want to do this speech today. Standing in front of all these people certainly makes my heart race and my breath shaky. But I would have regretted it if I let fear hold me back. That, and my aunt told me this was non-negotiable. Then I started trying to write my speech, and I had no idea what to say. My mom said we could just play the videos from me getting my wisdom teeth out, but I decided I don't need to embarrass myself any extra. This year, I have been living by a saying, get comfortable in the uncomfortable. Get comfortable by doing things out of your comfort zone. My comfort zone is about maybe this big. And this, making me speak in front of a whole bunch of people I don't know, is all the way in Louisiana compared to my comfort zone. But the thing is, if I were to stay in this little zone, letting fear control me, I wouldn't have a life. So here I am in good old Louisiana, getting comfortable in the uncomfortable. I gotta fix the mic. Because it's when we step out of our comfort zone that we learn the most. We learn how to fail, but we also learn how to use that failure to improve next time. And failure is sometimes our best teacher. In life, we will fail often. Give yourself some grace. Take that failure and turn it into something you can use to do better next time. Unlike many of my classmates sitting here, I did not attend Pekin for all 15 years I was in school. I started here with Miss Gina and Miss Janie, but my family and I moved to the Quad Cities after my 2nd grade year. I went from this little community surrounded by cornfields to a school with over 400 students in my class. As you can imagine, this was a difficult transition, but I wouldn't change my experience. Anything different would have changed me. I met my best friends at that big school, the ones who helped me get comfortable in the uncomfortable. I created strong relationships, and I found my people. I found the people whom I can be myself around without hesitation. I found the people I can cry with, the people who know how to put a smile on my face, and I know how to do the same for them in return. I found the people I can jump in celebration with, the ones who encourage me and lift me up. But most importantly, I found the people I can dream with. Now let me ask you, who are your people? Who are the people you run to when you find out you got your dream job? Who are the people who will let you cry on their shoulder after you get your heart broken? Who are the people you turn to when you need advice or when you need to tell a secret? Who are the people you hope will stand beside you on your wedding day? The honorary aunts and uncles to your future children. Who are the people who will hold your hand when you get a tough diagnosis? Find your people. Now, I'm not saying your people won't change in different stages of your life. They likely will, and that's okay. But don't let the fear of ending a relationship keep you from starting one in the first place. My family and I ended up moving back to Pekin in the middle of my freshman year. This was another hard transition of getting comfortable in the uncomfortable. I still wouldn't change it, though. I found some more of my people. There's a boy sitting in the front row who happens to be very special to me, along with a family I've come to call my own. Stop crying. Coming back to Pekin and the people I grew up with has certainly brought my personality out more. At Pekin, there is no hiding in the back of a classroom or getting lost in a crowded hallway. Everyone knows your name, your family, what you had for breakfast last Tuesday, who your grandma dated in 7th grade. There are no secrets in Pekin, Iowa. But people notice when you come to school with puffy eyes, when you've skipped lunch all week, when your smile isn't quite as bright. And that's special. I am so thankful to get to be a part of this community that cares so deeply. I know Skylar will always ask me how I'm doing when we pass each other in the hallway. I can count on Renee to brighten up the mood when she walks in a room. Hi, Renee. Ava will always have her markers if you want to color. And Kaden is down for karaoke anytime, anywhere. Reese will come in with her morning pumpkin, and Regina will dance her heart out. And everyone will give you a hug when you're crying in the middle of a track meet because your dog died. You can't find a community like this just anywhere. And then there's Pekin Daycare, where you can find the job you love without an interview if your mom comments on Ashley's Facebook post. Where I was once uncomfortable, but now have found the family I never knew I was missing. Where a seed was planted for a growing desire to be a part of more kids' lives in the classroom. The passion for creating a loving space for every child to feel safe and accepted. I will certainly miss some of those kids. Some, not so much. Class of 2025, we have laughed together, cried together. We have cheered each other on in all sports, no matter the score. At our junior prom, it took us a while to get out on the dance floor, but at our senior prom, we wasted no time leaving it all on the dance floor. We danced our hearts out. We have walked around looking ridiculous with our arm floaties and goggles, teaming up to get one good shot with a water gun. We have been there for each other in both the hardest of times and the best times, making memories through it all. These are the stories that will never be graded and can never be taken away from us. Every high and low of my story has shaped who I am. The same is true for each and every one of you, even if you don't realize it. So embrace the changes life brings your way. Don't let the need for control or the fear of change keep you from the opportunities it brings. Get comfortable doing things out of your comfort zone. Most of all, don't let the world miss out on the amazing people you all are. Give that grumpy person on the street a big, cheesy smile. Hold the door for the mom who has her hands full with crazy kids at the grocery store. Bring donuts for everyone at work just because. And not because you're expecting a baby. And give compliments out like candy. Get comfortable in the uncomfortable and find your people. Because graduation is not the end, and it's not the beginning. It's just the end of the beginning. And don't be afraid to dance your hearts out. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. Next, please welcome to the stage Ayla Baines.
Hello, everyone, teachers, family, friends, and of course, the class of 2025. As we sit here in our caps and gowns, it's hard not to feel a mix of emotions. We've had our ups and downs, countless nights studying, and plenty of laughs along the way. Graduating is not just about receiving a diploma. It is evidence of the hard work, dedication, and growth we have experienced during our time here. It is a moment for us to celebrate and look back on the memories we have made together. These past years have been more than just classes and tests. I think we can all agree that the friendships we formed during our time here are some of the most invaluable treasures we will take with us today. Today, we start a new chapter of our lives, leaving high school to follow our own paths. Our shared experiences will remain with us long after we leave. As we look around, we see the faces of the teachers and coaches who have helped us get to where we are. They have inspired us and have given us the courage to ask questions about the world around us. Thank you for your dedication and for pushing us to think critically and creatively. Thank you to our parents who have supported us throughout our time in school and who will continue to support us as we move on to new beginnings. And thank you to our extended family members in the community who have supported us by making time to come to school events, supporting our fundraisers, and for all the generous donations that have been made towards the school. As we celebrate our achievements today, let us also remember to be kind and compassionate. Our real successes will not be in the possessions we acquire throughout our lives, or in the titles we hold and the accolades we collect, but in the impact we make on others' lives in our communities, and the satisfaction and fulfillment we find in whatever it is we choose to pursue in this life. You see, whether you are graduating with the highest honors or you barely scraped by, our reward today is the same. We each will receive our diploma, and we each will finally be launched into the big, bad world everyone has been warning us about for so long. Today, we will all go out into that world to make our mark in our own individual ways. Saying goodbye isn't easy. But graduation isn't a final farewell. It's the start of a new journey. Let's take a moment to appreciate the journey we have been on together. Each of us has grown in our own individual ways, and I'm excited to see where life takes us next. Here's to us, the class of 2025. May we all remember where we have come from and strive to make the world a better place in our own individual ways. Thank you, and congratulations to us all.
It is now my honor to recognize several of the students in the class of 2025 who have made a difference to our community. 20 hours of community service is a graduation requirement here at Pekin. Students who complete 100 or more hours of service are being honored today with a silver cord. The class of 2025 completed over 2,350 hours of community service. Over half of those hours were earned by 11 of our seniors. Today, we would like to have these students stand to be recognized for their service and dedication to the Pekin community. As I call your name, please stand, turn around, and face the audience. Ayla Baines. Caden Bender. Regina Brown, Robert Brown, Skylar Clubb, Rowan Connolly, Casey Davis, Renee Eubanks, Brant Latcham, Grace Phillips, And finally, I would like to recognize the senior who completed the highest amount of community service with 246 hours of service completed, Sarah Hamilton. Thank you all for your time and effort that you have dedicated to improving our community. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to recognize our scholars with the top 10 GPAs in the class. These students are recognized by the red cords that they are wearing today. Please come to the front of the stage as you are called. Aiden Smith. Carissa McKim. Reese Stevens. Maya Brainbridge. Emma Moore. Emma Berg. Renee Eubanks. Robert Brown. Our top 2 seniors will now receive their honor medals. Please come up to the podium when your name is called. Grace Phillips. And Sarah Hamilton. Congratulations, you should all be very proud of yourselves. You may return to your seats.
Please now welcome to the stage our Indian Hills representative to award our students who have earned their IHCC diplomas.
Good afternoon. I'd like to recognize some students for completing Indian Hills classes over at the Academy in Sigourney. I'd also like to recognize everyone that's taken classes with Indian Hills, whether it's online, here at school, or at the Academy. Can you stand up? Give them a round of applause. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to award Anna Hadley. She received her Associates of Arts degree. Anna, can you come up? Huh? What? That's what they told me. I'll give it to you. We'll discuss that later, I guess. Now I have 6 students that received their welding diploma from Indian Hills. Cameron Clubb. Keaton Dickey. James Jondal. Caden Canuck. Robert Vest. And Alden Williams. Congratulations.
Thank you, Bob and Indian Hills Community College, for the great opportunities you give our students. Please now welcome Ms. Carlson and our high school choir. Good afternoon, graduates, families, faculty, and all the people who got here early just to save seats. Well done. Sarah, things don't quite change as you get older. You still get quite nervous when you have to come up to give a speech, so I'm sorry to say that probably isn't going to get any better. Today we gather not only to hand out diplomas and take 1,000 photos, but to celebrate a milestone that's been 4 years in the making, or for some of you, a very, very stressful last month. We still love you. Class of 2025, you've heard it said before, this is the first day for the rest of your life. And I know what you're thinking, please, not another inspirational quote, just say my name, walk across the stage, and then I leave. I promise I'll do my best. But today I want to offer you something simple, something honest. Future isn't written, but it's yours to shape. Take a moment to think about it. No one hands you a manual in life called How to Be an Adult. Step 1, pay taxes without crying. There's no instructional booklet for what comes next for you when you leave these doors. And if there is, no one in this gym has certainly found it. But here's the good news. You don't need one. Over the past 4 years, you've built your own set of tools. You've learned how to solve problems, how to advocate for yourselves, and let's be real, how to finish an entire project the night before it's due, you're using sheer adrenaline, questionable snacks, and maybe even a little help from some online AI and a humanizer. You've grown in ways no test scores can measure. You've weathered a global pandemic, adapted to virtual classes, countless principals, hallway one systems, and somehow still managed to stand here today. That adaptability, that strength, that's what it takes to shape the future. Because shaping a life isn't about always having the answers. It's about asking the right questions. What do you care about? What kind of person do you want to be? How do you want to show up for others, whether it be a stranger on the sidewalk or for yourself at home alone? Occasionally, it's also important to ask, when is lunch? And why am I always hungry? There's something that they don't tell you often enough, however. You have more power than you think. You don't have to wait for someone to hand you a title or a permission slip. You don't have to follow someone else's script. The world doesn't need more copies. It needs originals, people like you, with your ideas, your humor, your voice, and your heart. Be bold. Try the things that scare you, even if they scare you a little. Start the business. Write the novel. Take the job. Quit the job. Call your mom. Seriously, call your mom. Know this, failure is not a sign that you're lost. It's a sign that you're trying for something real. Don't be afraid to get it wrong. Mistakes are proof that you're shaping into something that's worth shaping. And yes, sometimes shaping your future means simply doing the next right thing, even if you don't want to. Show up, be kind, work hard, and more importantly, remember where you parked outside of Walmart. Let's not forget the people who got you here, your families who supported you, your teachers who pushed you, your friends who stood by you, and your Wi-Fi router that somehow held during all those Zoom sessions. To all of them, thank you. As your principal, I want to say this clearly. I'm proud of you. Not just for finishing high school, but for those who you've become in the process. You're funny, you're thoughtful, and you care about the world in ways that give me hope for what comes next. So when you leave here today, please know this. Your future isn't written, but it's yours to shape. Shape it with a purpose. Shape it with courage. Shape it with laughter, and maybe even a little caffeine. Whatever you do, don't wait for life to happen to you. Go out and make it happen. Congratulations to the class of 2025. We can't wait to see what you write next. Thank you, and now let's hand out those diplomas before some caps start falling off. Mr. Greiner, school board representatives, I certify that the seniors who sit before you today have completed all requirements necessary to graduate with the Pekin class of 2025.
William Thomas Adam. Maya Elizabeth Bainbridge. Ayla Louise Baines. Caden Michael Bender. Emma Rose Berg. Blake Ryan Brock. Regina Colleen Brown. Robert Christopher Brown. Len Daniel Castellanos. Cameron Joseph Eugene Clubb. Skylar Michael Clubb. Rowan Alexa Connolly. Casey Michael Davis. Keaton Allen Dickey. Lathan Aaron Durflinger. Renee Jane Eubanks. Early graduate Ava Eleanor Ford. Ava Ray Gillum. Gannon Robert Griner. Sarah Elizabeth Hamilton. James Dean Jondal. Caden Eugene Canuck. Brant James Latcham. Christian Allen Lisk. Carissa Marie McKim. Casey Ray Miller. Emma Marie Moore. Grace Lynn Phillips. Aiden Nicholas Smith. Dylan Robert Saboski. Reese Peyton Stevens. Brooke Lee Sylvester. Isaac James Sylvester. Peyton Joe Van Zee. Robert Allen Vest. Alton Walker Williams. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Yeah, the diploma's in there. You're good. Yeah, most of them are signed. As we come to the end of the ceremony, I want to extend my sincere congratulations to the graduating class of 2025. You have worked incredibly hard to reach this point, and your achievements today are a testament to your dedication, resilience, and hard work. As you move forward in the next phase of your life, I urge you, please continue to pursue your passions, learn from your experiences, and strive for excellence in all that you do. Remember that your education doesn't end here, but it is just a beginning. It's just a beginning of a new phase. I have no doubt that each and every one of you has the potential to make a positive impact on the world, and I can't wait to see what you will accomplish in the years to come. Once again, and best of luck to all your future endeavors. Parents and guests, please remain in your seats until all seniors have exited. Once they exit, they will be directed out on the front lawn for any pictures and celebrations. If you would like a photo back on stage or with any individual, including Mr. Weber, please don't hesitate to let us know, and we'll make sure you're able to. I hadn't talked about you the whole time. I also want to take this opportunity to give a special thank you to Christy Gamble in the back, Vicki Graff up here on stage, and Ann Swanson. Thank you for your hard work in not only organizing graduation, but in truly pushing some of our graduates through with the tough but caring love that they needed. Seniors, now is the time. Please stand. Turn and face the crowd, and move your tassel from right to left. I present the class of Pekin High School 2025.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time